So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that's delightful. And he cuts out the supply. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Villa. Now that looks a decent ball. Pato! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So it is still 0-0. Neymar threads one in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Messi. Oh, super ball. De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He has a look up. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Always onto this. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Shot, surely! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And Cruyff! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Tries to pass it through.
1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Garcia. And he's searching through. Good read, needed to... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Substitution on the field.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Number 13. 18.
But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan carrying a one-goal lead.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
David Villa taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Applies the finish! Oh, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Referee's given a throw. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shot a goal! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan are looking to break at pace. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski shoots! And the ball's come, and it's come back out to him. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 18, Riker. Substitution.
De Bruyne proves too strong. Lewandowski. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cleared away. What a throw in. Some resolute defending there. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rijkaard. Played into space out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball in a real... And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 11, Xabi Alonso. Number 2, Schlotterbeck. Coming on the field, number 7, Okazaki. Number 6, Hazard. Number
And it's
23,
been taken short.
Lautaro Martinez.
Drives it in.
Substitution in progress.
And he's heaved it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a...